Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inspiring Best Living, where we talk about wealth creation, wellness, and well-nourished soul. My name is Remi Wesley Ogude, and I'm your regular host, and I'm so delighted to be back on another wealth creation series. And today's topic is different means of creating wealth. Earning high income is different from creating wealth. A lot of people earn very well. They start their career, build it up, get promoted, get training, retraining, certification, degrees upon degrees to be able to get a very good job, which is fantastic. Our 9 to 5 job and our career development is a great start for a great living. We raise our family, we start comfortably with that. But that is not the way to stop. We need much more than that, and that is talking about the journey of financial independence. What is financial independence? Financial independence is being able to meet your financial responsibilities without your 9 to 5 regular job, because you have created different asset classes that are giving you passive income, and that is where to be. That is the way to go. There are different means of creating wealth, and before I focus on that, I want to quickly share my thoughts around the reasons why financial independence is very, very important. Like I said, earning well is good, but there are limitations to relying on high income. The first one is that money will leave one if one does not know how to create value for money. If you look at a lot of basketball players, a lot of sports stars, musicians who have earned very well in the past, they have had high income, but they did not convert their high income into wealth by investing in any of the four asset classes I will be talking about later. If you just have high income today, you don't convert it, that money can flow away. Money is a current. It flows towards value. If you're able to convert that money into wealth creation assets, you'll be able to retain your money and multiply it. But if you just earn the income and you don't do anything about it, you will just continue to be the asset creating that money. For those people that I said, they are gifted, they have skills, they have earned money through their skills, through their gift. The moment they stop playing maybe basketball, or they stop their profession as an entertainer or as a musician, the money stops. But if they have created assets that create wealth through the high income they have earned, those assets will also be working for them, not just the money they are earning through their regular job or career. So it's so very important. That's the first point. The second one is that a high income cannot leave a legacy behind. For instance, if you have a great profession and maybe you're a doctor, you are a pharmacist or engineer, and you're earning well on your job today, you cannot possibly transfer that legacy to your son. If your son does not want to be a doctor or an engineer, you can only transfer that legacy of your job to your son if he's interested in that same profession. But when we are talking about business or being an entrepreneur, it's different. Those skills are learnable. A doctor can learn it, an engineer can learn it, a lawyer can learn it, the act of investing. So if that's what you do, you can transfer that legacy to your family members, to your children, and to your wife, or whoever cares to learn those skills, and they can take over. That's when we talk about legacy. When it comes to creating wealth, you can transfer it to your generation, but your job is limited. You can't transfer it. Sometimes when people die, all the skills, everything they have learned on their job, because nobody to take over that same job, those skills die with them. So they can't transfer it to anybody, and nobody will inherit such job. So the other thing is that you may not enjoy or fulfill your dreams through an income. You are very limited. You can't attain your life dream by earning, because you have to be on your job all the time. So it's very, very limited. You don't enjoy financial independence. So that third point is speaking to financial independence, because if you are financially independent, you can do other things with your time. You are not stuck with that 9 to 5 job. You can travel, you can have vacation when you want, you can do things you like to do at the time you want to do them. That is financial independence. A job will constrain you. You have to be there 9 to 5, 5 times sometimes in a week, and sometimes some days of the year or of the month that you really don't want to be at work. Maybe you have other competing things to do. You have to be forced to go to work at such times if you don't have that kind of permission. So it's so very important for us to be able to look beyond our 9 to 5 job or our high income to be able to create lasting wealth for ourselves. So the question you want to ask me is that what are the other different means of creating wealth? There are 4 asset classes that create wealth for people in the school of wealth. And these 4 asset classes, I'll quickly mention them and speak to each of them. We have commodity, we have real estate, paper assets, and we also have business. Commodity are substances that are in their raw forms that you can convert to produce. And they include things like gold and silver. They include dairies, animal products, animals, fruit and vegetables. Some of the things we find in our grocery stores today, they are commodities that are converted into raw products for us. For paper assets, they have no intrinsic value, but you can use paper assets to store your money, to exchange your money, to multiply your money, and to retain it. They are very, very good ways of investing, especially for somebody who is in a quadrant, who does not always have time. You can invest in paper assets as an investor. The third one is real estate. Like I said, real estate is investing in properties to be able to have rental income, deduct your expenses and your mortgage from your rental income to be able to have cash flow, which is like passive income for you. You can have that alongside with your job as well. The fourth one is business. Business is setting systems and structures around the asset classes that create wealth or around the delivery of goods and services. So you can have business in different areas depending on your experience, expertise, preferences, and you can start from that. So on this note, I want to just let us know that, yes, they say Rome is not built in a day. We can start wherever we are, even if all we do now is to begin to research. What can I do? Read about it. Those 4 asset classes. Which one do we want to start? You don't have to start with all the 4 asset classes. You can start with one, and then you can build up your investment in the other ones as well. The most important is that start, practice what you have had here, improve on your learning through reading, research, listen to podcasts that speak to different asset classes you want to start investing in, attend seminars, meet people who are knowledgeable to be able to share information with you that can help you kickstart your journey in this area. And like people say, an imperfect motion you put in place is better than a perfect one you never begin. So please start. And as you start, you will improve. Even when you make mistakes, you will learn from those mistakes and you will move on. And this is how far I can go today. Before I go, I want to remind us that this platform is to inspire us in 3 areas: wealth creation, wellness, and in having a well-nourished soul. Remember, you don't have to choose between being healthy and wealthy. You can have both as icing on the cake of a well-nourished soul. Do not forget to please subscribe by pressing the notification button so you can get my new episodes right away. And also share the video with friends, family, and those who can benefit from it. Till I come your way next time, I am your regular host, Remi Wesley Ogude. Take care and bye.